Somebody more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch, my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor?
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Talk about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. Having a world with no love. What's the use of having a light with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints. Come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60. Go.
Chuck will throw to get us started. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield. 43-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Chuck. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the pistol, they're going to run with Etienne. He's out in the clear. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays made. It's a get one on the opening series, and it's got to feel good for this offense.
Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0-1 and real quick. Real quick. 0-1 and real quick.
Right on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Makes the handoff. Now to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking, 18.
Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So second down coming up.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Perfect. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Looking slant route complete. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Zone read. This is Jenkins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Pass play coming here. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. It was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
And this is why Scott's talked about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On play action, here's Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. That catch is made near the edge. He's able to cross midfield before going out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Off the play action, Chuck. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On second down, it's ETN. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run. Get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Check go.
They'll run, ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Yes, you hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Shot, looking pass here. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 1-point game.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. Short pass by his tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and puts some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defense can cover it.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shock working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Ready.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap to Shock. Completed to his running back. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 14.
Now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. Up the sideline, past the 45. Breaks through and breaks away. Near the sideline at the 30. Still going. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They're going play action. Rolling left, buying some time. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 32-yard line.
Quarterback run here. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, here we go. Move it, 19. 18, rattle, 18, rattle. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Absolutely fires this one right side. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. An option give here to ETN. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. They'll go play action. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Right on for the extra point. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
19 Lions, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but at least so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's got a man left. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Browns tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
60 Eagles, 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's go. Go.
Here's shot, first and 10. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Throwing now off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First down, play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Come on, come on. 60 back.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Here we go. Set. Gravity line.
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Connecting on the slant. And this one doesn't go far. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70, 19, Charger, 19.
He's going to throw this one. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 28.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now. 19 seconds. 60
Final throw before the break. Finally, let's fly over the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. Go, Reed. Go.
From the gun, Judkins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking in the air here. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Chuck now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam over big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're throwing it. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on. Go.
Now looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
42. Saints 28.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Off the play action, Chuck. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On play action, here's Shuck. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4. It's 2nd and 6.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly,
the Browns get there and take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. It's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
As I watch practices today, King, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you have a chance to win.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Run right side, Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter. Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. Hot 70, hot 19, high there.
They work against the blitz. Caught by the tight end, in that corner. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
24 yards.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play.
19 Tiger,
First
19
down,
Tiger.
Browns.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check it. Hey.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Cougar 19.
Another one for Judkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
A 43-yard attempt.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the game stays at 11.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shock working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shock. Lobs this deep down the middle. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
And 8 yards.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throw into double coverage, odds are against you.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
Saints 31.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This will end up as a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 3-yard gain for him. That leaves 3rd and 14 now.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Yellow, red, yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. On the move, past the 40. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
52 blast.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Carson Schlesinger. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead.
Saints 31.
The Browns have it on the teeth, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
45, white, hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Down. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready? Ready. 60. Ready.
Rattler trying to get on second. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mock-up for the defense to force fourth and long.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
To the end zone, but incomplete. They've shot there on first down. Not more than any points just yet.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Set. Hut.
Now give to ETN running right. And they'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
33. Yellow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him. It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Ready. Step. Ready.
Toss play here, Judge Pitts. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. I'm going to borrow a common expression in here, Brock. They played with fire, and ooh, they got burnt with a safety.
And I got a more common one for you that I could just hear in the stands and on talk radio. That was a bad call. It's a bad call, Coach. And that defense gave them 2 more reasons to rethink that type of call down the road.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. He takes it at the 4. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Rattler. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On third down, here's Rattler. It's on to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Down. Ready?
Rattler. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is brought in at the 50. Getting driven fully out of that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
52 blast.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season.